Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's hump day. We on the hill. It's hump day and we are on the hill. This hill is filled with joy. It has an upbeat occasion. And we ain't talking about no Anastasia either. It's slow motion day. It's hump day. Yeah. It's getting rid of clown day. Ooh, boy. Clowns. What a day. What a day. What a day. It started off good. My day started off, it started off with a imitation from Obama. How many of you can say your day started off by you getting a message from Obama? You can tell if, and mean by being as peculiar and taking cautious, there's certain ways you can tell if your messages are real. If it's that somebody's intention is to steal. Yeah. Anytime you receive a message, a video, invite, or anytime you may receive a delight, I always check down on the left end corner of your videos, your messages, your email. I always check down on the left end corner. Check to see who is sending that message. I mean, it's way down. You got a lot of clowns out here that love to, imitate. Can I say the word ejaculate? There's a lot of, wannabes. But always check down on the left side of your video. If you receive anything you receive, it is impact with delights that that it advise you. It's warning you, telling you who is sending this message. But the thing is, I have received a lot of clowns. Boy, they sure want to be near though, boy. Clowns. Oh boy, the clowns. They just love to be near you, regardless. Oh boy, do anybody work? I mean, maybe if you get out there and figure out how to get whatever it is you try to take from me, maybe you could get it. Get a job, do something. man, when I was able, and you know, I worked all of my life. You know, well, these clowns, I worked all of my life. I don't chase, but I mean, and back to my message, you know, I have received a lot of info. I mean, I went back and forth with his wife, Michelle. We, you know, because it was once upon a time I was threatened if I didn't contact her that I would be attending a funeral. Now, I don't know whose funeral I was going to be attending, but, you know, and as you progress, you learn. You know, if you don't learn, guess what? You're going to regret. You learn. And you must be aware. I mean, because it's a lot of imitators out there. They want these videos. They want to send you, they want to, you know, get you infected. They want to infect your phone with these apps. They want to, I mean, just infect, inject. So I always see, you know, who is really sending anything to me, because I receive so many videos. Man, I have to be very cautious. I have to be very careful, because I get a lot of sick videos, man. Women getting their head bashed in by boy, yeah. Oh man. And still there. I received a message today about, you know, the young girls, the reverends, the deacons, and the young girls. Now I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna let you use your imagination to figure that one out. You know, I always thought a church was, but you know, I thought school was that too. Oh boy, this world, evil lurks. And it's not beneath the surface either. It's right here on the surface. Man, evil. You go to church to get blessings and get the message. You know, a lot of folks go to church and get molested. Lord. Oh. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, Obama sent a message. We need to get together, man. Obama. What the? Like I said, I mean, I used to message his wife. I don't have no problem messaging him. What is it you want to know? I'm just a simple-minded person out here trying to navigate through this world full of mischief, mysteries, letdowns, disappointments. And a warning, a fair warning, you know, for the young people that wasn't born or wasn't old enough to realize history. You know, in history is not hard to, you know, reciprocate. History is there for you to learn. I mean, it's there for you not to make no mistakes. History. And we just keep bumping our heads on this thing called there they call it. Yeah. This thing called deja vu. The universe tests. I know I get the deja vu theory, man. I find myself going in circles a lot on my journey, and it's hard. It's not hard to figure out, when it's a deja vu moment. It's not hard. Just like the one that we are about to partake now. I mean, same move. Say, the last excuse was, what was it? We received messages of nuclear bombs, or what was it? Same thing. George Bush the first. I mean, one term. We seeing the same thing repeat. I mean, it's the same instance. We must take out the president, their leader, and put them in place with our leader. We put somebody in who we can trust. So down went Hussein. Arise, their leader. That's the way, But you got in the lesson. The lesson should be this: is what took place 10 years later. What took place after all of that? All of that. They won the war. They won the battle. But did they really win the war? See, a lot of people, and I'm going to use this for instance, during World War II, the white soldiers are over there in France, they faced reality, man. I mean, they went on there to France to meet Negro soldiers with white women. True. World War II in France. They went over there to see black soldiers with white women and as free as they want to be. They didn't have that. They didn't have that stigma. They didn't have that. The white soldiers got out. They forgot they was in France. They thought they was still in America. We ain't. Look, we's free. They told them, we's free. We don't live in no America. We French. We are French soldiers. You don't come over here with that crap. Put them in their play, man. That's true. That's you can't mistake everybody gonna react or bend down or kiss your foot like they do in America. They don't do that. And back then, the reaction was 9/11. Everybody ain't gonna me, but I thought it was gonna be North Korea. North Korea free as they want. They showing you I got it. It ain't nothing you gonna do. But and I'm gonna say this: bullets always pick on the one that they think they can, but you don't know. When you don't know, you don't know. Everybody don't put up with that crap. Every country is not. You can't go there with that same. Everybody is not gonna put up with that. We not Americans. We don't put it. We don't. We's free. We walk with white women. We do as we go in restaurants. They got over there and got got taught. I mean, it's a part of history you don't never hear of, but you can't. You may get away with certain things in your country, but a lot of you going somewhere else, they don't put up with that. But all the big talk on North Korea, but I thought, nobody seemed to want to put North Korea in their place. I mean, what is it? We know though, but I thought that was the big threat. It always have been that big threat. But my, how things change. But I mean, like I said, 10 years later, and must we forget about all those bombs in the subway, New York? I mean, before 9/11. I mean, there are consequences to every action. That's why. I mean, when you, and that's like me. I have to be very cautious on what I say or what I do because there are consequences to my actions, and it goes the same on and on. It regardless of what's your position in this life, your position in this world, it don't matter. To every action, there's a reaction. Another disappointed person. Disappointed, boy. They can't get what they want, boy. They got to move on. Oh, boy. But, I received several messages. What's my opinion? Okay, there it is. But I thought it was going to be North Korea. I really did. China or North Korea, I thought that was the biggest threat. But who seen this coming? All right. But there have been a lot of talks, but no, and there's the reason why there have been no action. I guess but for the people that don't realize what's about to take place, I mean, that's just like you over there playing with that rattlesnake. That rattlesnake gonna bite you back. You go, I mean, that rattlesnake ain't just not gonna sit there, and everybody everybody don't participate in threats. But somebody forgot that memo. And these rattlesnakes, they will bite back. I guess we forgot about it. Like I said, I forget we forgot about the terrorist threats and the terrorist assaults in New York City before 9/11. When people keep forgetting certain things. That's why I mean, you know, you got to take a little history lesson. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? Some people so eager for war, you know. Man, we got all this stockpile. We need to get rid of it. And that's the simpler days. That's going back to them good old days. You know, that complex, that military complex, boy. Oh boy, we got a stockpile we need to get rid of. But that's the world we live in. But to every action, there are a reaction, and some people you just don't, and if you depending on selecting soldiers, man, it's a coincidence that the majority of Americans are hooked on fentanyl, meth, cocaine, the hard drugs. Is that a coincidence? Some boy, you got to really look at who was sending all of that stuff over here and why. Why was they sending it here? Now, who you gonna get to fight your battles now? Because man, the majority of them they coked up, messed up, and the people that you might could get you done just counsel them out. The LBG or the what you call it, you done counsel them out. They can't join. They can't get in your game. So, man, speak of choices. I guess you're gonna have to go hang out with Japan and China. Figure out how they do it with autonomous weapons. That's the only thing I can see. Autonomous weapons, autonomous planes, autonomous trains, autonomous guns. Isn't that what the Wi-Fi is for? You got Wi-Fi. You got the satellites. I hate being me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate being, and that's the thing. When God bless you with certain things, you can see through a lot of BS. You see it, man, I hate this. You see through a lot of, and then what makes it real bad, what you can't see, these are spiritual guys, if you marry that woman, I've been getting whooped all morning, boy. You better not marry nobody. What I can't see, they got me, boy. They just want your energy. The minute you marry them, they gonna take you on a ride. I mean, all morning long, one after nothing, they advising me, be aware. They trying to figure out a way to take you down. They trying to take you down all morning. I'm serious, man. But I mean, I can't disclaim these people because they've been riding with me and and they with me now. They here with the downtime that they ain't been nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They here. Now I'm beginning to see a new group of people show up. But man, and these ladies, man, I love them, man. I'm not gonna lie. The advice, I love them. You know, when the others were trying to take me down, they were still there. Look, you need to let that go. You let it go. You let it go. You need to let it go. I'm telling you, man. You know, and I've tested them, and it have been some surprised me. Some, but the ones, man, they look at them. But they are thousands of miles away. The most dangerous, lethal females that you can imagine. I mean, they'll have you. These the kind of women that they'll have you jumping and asking you how high you. I'm telling you what. I, 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 yeah, I'm watching they work now. Lethal, boy. I love them. I love the hell out of them, boy. I wouldn't trade them for nothing. I wouldn't cross them either. No. You met with these women, they'll have you right over there, and I'm right over here by a mental institution. They'll have you right over there. Trust me. I done seen them work. I, I know what they can do. They will have you over there. Oh boy. But anyway, man, just that's my thought on on what I think, and that's my thought on what I think is about to happen. Hopefully it don't, but certain people have that mindset, man. And America's got a bubble. They in a bubble. They don't, and they got a little thing going on. Who is the most famous person in the world? Oh, Tommy, Caitlin Clark. See, America, the way they, Caitlin Clark in the world. Come on, man. Warren, old Tommy got you beat by two billion from the get go. That just at his home. He got you beat by 2 billion. Man, what you gonna do? You put that up against 300 million, 2 billion. Yeah. I just look at some of these, man. Oh, but that's just being in a bubble. I understand, you want to be number one in everything, but and I try to advise you go to some of these colleges, look who is graduating. Look who is winning. We need to come out of this bubble and participate in some of these world games. And a bubble. A bubble gets you in trouble. Give you that mindset thinking you winning. I'm telling you. Oh. And just like said, Chicago is the #1 killing place in the world. It's Chicago. You don't hear nothing about Chicago no more. Since the reality of Ukraine came up, you don't hear nothing else about no Chicago. Oh, Chicago. Oh. I'm serious. When the last time Chicago is the most dangerous place to be. You don't hear that no more. But this is, when you living in a bubble, that's the way you think. It's been like this forever. And why you think all these refugees come here? Why you think everybody want to come here? You had a herd of people coming here from the South. Man, they escaping destruction. And they go to Chicago. Oh, this is heaven. I just, my thing is I have to tell the truth. And I have to go by what I see. My experience in life, But anyway, I love God, I love me, and I love my life. and you see what them women, look at that. Nothing. It was, them women, boy, they dangerous. I'm telling you, boy, them women. And they, some of them thousands of miles away, some of them over, man, the dangers I want. I done met a few from Haiti. Ooh. Few from Africa, boy, they doing them cards, boy. That's a world, man. That's all over the world. I seen some scary ones, boy. And you look at the background. Oh my God. Ooh. I'm talking about serious. Ooh, I am not, They scare me so bad, boy. But they good people. I just wouldn't cross them. I thought New Orleans was bad. Boy, they all over the world. I ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. And everybody want to get elevated. Everybody, like them numbers, boy. They want them numbers so they can make that money. Yeah. I see a few of them, man. They stacking that paper on that table, boy. You talking about a knot. Now these stacks, they counting it on just bowl, counting it. Man, they ain't talking about no small numbers either. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, it's my pleasure. What else you need? You know? What else do you need? But anyway, see my problem? That dog tent, boy, they don't want you to see them. But them ladies, I mean, I done showed them ladies. But anyway, man, I'm sitting to get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day, cause I'm having a ball sitting up here, reminiscing, and I am having a ball. Y'all have a blessed day.